Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. Before taking his swings, this prospect shares a word with another prospect who just finished up. Sometimes, it only takes a simple word or two to establish trust in others, which helps during evaluations. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. Who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyer. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West. Stepping in, O'Neill. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the East, the center fielder, number 34.
Here comes the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Parsons scoops it up, and he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. So striding forward now, Rob Huff. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. So digging in now, Gary Oakes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Gary Oakes.
Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. At the plate, C.J. Fanning.
Batting seventh, the catcher, C.J.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Shim ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready now, O'Neill, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Grounder down the line at third. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, he just looked completely overmatched at that. 3 straight pitches, and down he goes. Barely had enough time to dig in. Believe me, the scouts noticed that.
Standing in, Craig Parsons, as
Now
he's got a
batting,
chance to
first
tie this
baseman,
ball game up with that
Craig
equalizing run just
Parsons.
90 feet away at third. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, he definitely showed some range and quickness getting to that ball, taking the correct angle as well. And it's not just getting to the ball that matters. These scouts...
Ready for another chance? Rob
The batter, number
Montes.
2.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Settling in now, O'Neill. He'll look to bounce back
34.
after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Stepping in, Rob Huff.
The right fielder, number 5. Rob.
First
Howe.
offering on its way. Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. Digging in once again, Gary Oakes.
Now,
He singled
leading
his
off
last
for the
time
West
up.
Prospects, the left fielder.
Swing and a little
Gary
blooper to center.
Oakes.
Shim onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another shot now.
batting,
O'Neill so
number
far 2 for
34.
3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Again, another foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Bunt attempt with 2 outs.
On the bag, right here, on the bag.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the shot. Now at the plate, Ken Silver.
Now batting, second baseman, Ken Silver.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So a big moment in the ball game
Now
here.
batting,
O'Neill, although
number
there are a
34.
couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Silver is right there. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him. Striding in to start
Now,
the ninth,
leading off
Julian
for the
Delgado,
West
as they'll look to get something
the third
going here and
baseman,
even this game up.
Julian
Hit high and deep out there to
Delgado.
left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Into the box now, Fernando
Now batting,
Escobar.
the designated hitter, Fernando Escobar.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Schmidt arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Stepping into the box, Forrest Chastain.
batting,
And he's got
right
runners
fielder,
at the corners here with only
Forrest
one gone.
Chastain.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Greg Parsons. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Beshore is in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. De Los Santos is on his way home. He will score as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The East used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Geronimo Soto takes home the win. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball here on the show. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. Curtis Davison, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, O'Neill, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the East, the center fielder, number 34.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 107.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Julian Payton. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Julian Payton.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. O'Neill moves over. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. Payton ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Ouch. That's just painful.
Now to the plate, O'Neill. Basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side.
Make the turn,
and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, and scouts are going to really like this at bat. So many young players want to do too much with a pitch, trying to pull everything. But he waited until the ball was deep in the zone, and he went with it to the opposite field. It's great to see a youngster who uses the whole field up there. I think that's what every major leaguer needs to learn.
A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. Into the box now, Greg Tucker comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Tucker.
A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Digging in to try it again. O'Neill, last time through, was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Montez on at first. Nobody out. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Stepping up now, Rob Huff. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Rob Howe.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Strike taken, the throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Running yet again for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll... Coming to the plate now, Chris Navoa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Liner toward right center. O'Neill is there. 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready once again, O'Neill. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Standing in, O'Neill, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Montez stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The East came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Mark Schmoll is credited with the win. So that's it for us this afternoon.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Baltimore Orioles select. With the 13th pick, the Los Angeles Angels select the center fielder from the East region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot
Ladies
in the
and
limelight
gentlemen,
today as the
please
show's
welcome
coverage of Juan Costa gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown. Stepping into the box, John Copen. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Copen.
Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. He's through first and hustling for second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Let's play ball. Out.
Digging in, Luis Casilla, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Luis
McGill
Casilla
gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lifted the other way to left center. O'Neill on the move.
2-2-2.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Play ball. He's out.
Now at the plate, O'Neill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 34.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Now batting, second baseman, Amari.
Into the box,
Cortez.
Amari Cortez. Strike called, now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more on a Thursday night. In now, O'Neill, runner in scoring position with 2
Number
gone.
34.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Now a bunt attempt here. Copen is there, and he has it for the out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Bay Bears lead it 2. Now at the plate, O'Neill. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a control.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 8th inning coming up. The Bay Bears on top, 3-0. So striding in, Stephen Price. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Oh, and he misses it. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a three-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there. And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
4-0 the score tonight. Mobile get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Juan Costa gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
It's time for baseball now as the show's
Ladies
tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Carmine Sanchez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Striding in, Jamal Pritchard comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Pitch on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
At the plate, Gabriel Gallegos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gabriel Gallegos.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. Calling for it, Rivas. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Stepping up to the plate, O'Neill will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Number 34.
To first. Pritchard moving to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, O'Neill. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Number 34.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Line drive to left. McGill is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might...
Now
Bases are empty, one man out.
Designated hitter, Henry Cortez.
High and deep to right center. O'Neill on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Into the box. O'Neill 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now another 0-2. Two-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Pritchard fields it cleanly, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Mobile Bay Bears took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Carmine Sanchez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Number 51 pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Pablo Espinoza closes the door for the save, his second. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Game number 3 of this new season between the Pensacola Blue Wahoo. Striding into the box, Luis Casilla, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, Luis Casilla.
Line drive base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution. By the hitter.
The first baseman, Jamal Pritchard.
Comes set with the 0-1. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Fly ball out toward left center field. O'Neill will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic.
Now back to the top of the lineup.
Now
stepping
batting,
in,
right
Luis
fielder.
Casilla.
Luis
2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to minimize the damage here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Locke will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, O'Neill, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
And they got him.
I think he was going first pitch.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. John Copen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Digging in and looking for more, Gabriel Gallegos.
Catcher.
He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Gallegos.
Here's the 1-2. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 6-1. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, O'Neill. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. From the stretch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Henry Cortez. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now in the box, O'Neill 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still...
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Casilla. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
The first base
striding in once again, Jamal Pritchard. He singled his last time up. The 1-1. Pops this one up. Cortez is there. 2 gone. Digging in, O'Neill. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strike? Digging in, Stephen Price. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Price.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. O'Neill is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Eat it.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Blue Wahoos took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Number 71 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Eddie Salgado couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Blue Wahoos, 7 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Now batting, O'Neill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Fielder, number 34.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
You're scoring.
Ilez rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and the deficit is down to only 1 now. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Batting third.
Runner's on his way to third. Just keeping him close. Now they put the tag on him at third, and that'll officially go as a caught stealing there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Looked to me like he was trying to read the pitcher's timing on that.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Locke looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So stepping in, Stephen Price, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Stephen Price.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there.
Leading off the inning, O'Neill, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 34.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Check swing here and a little looper, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first. Stepping in, William Ota. A couple of walks for him thus far.
William Ota.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. O'Neill giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. One run is scored. In to score is the runner from first. It's now 6-2. Well, guys, there's an old saying about playing with matches. Certainly put himself. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Luis Casilla. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fly ball out toward left center field. O'Neill is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, O'Neill. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Now batting. The right
now
fielder.
a throw over to first.
Brandon.
And he'll dive back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And late reactions, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way.
So striding forward now William Ota.
The shortstop. William. Ota.
High in the air out to center field. O'Neill is there. And that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. So digging in now, O'Neill 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Two-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Pritchard is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, Tommy McGill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Giles comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 8-2 tonight's final. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mac Vick gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Number 54 worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dylan Peters has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run. Ready now, O'Neill. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice hit. Got it, boy. Good job.
Standing in, Jeffrey Giles. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Jeffrey Giles.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch misses low. The throw down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Ready for another chance. Julio Mora, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mora.
Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, O'Neal makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Settling in now, Gabriel Gallegos, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Gabriel Gallegos.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neal moves over, 1 out. Stepping in, O'Neal.
Leading off for Mobile.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Lined hard toward right center. Mora is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. William Ota. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Drilled right back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get this.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Henry Cortez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cortez.
A 1 pitch on its way. Liner towards second. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take another look here, you can see.
Now at the plate, O'Neal, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Blue Wahoos wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Lamont Fisher.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your. Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Blanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Blanco.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game. Into the box now, O'Neill.
For Mobile, the center fielder.
And now a pitch on the way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping into the box, O'Neill.
Now batting, number 34.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Stand up,
Hit on
stand
the
up.
ground out to short. Scooped up, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Ken Gorman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right
now at the plate, O'Neill 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped straight up. Villanueva in foul ground, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Digging in once again, O'Neill. He has a great opportunity now to break this tie, but I'd imagine at least the corners will be playing in here. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive, base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Into the box now, Murray Cortez. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. Now to the plate, Ken Gorman. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Gorman isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
striding in to start the ninth, Roberto Parra, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Parra.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. O'Neill on the move. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
And in the ninth inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that. Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
5 runs on 17 hits, no errors.
It's time for baseball. Stepping up now, Felipe Padilla, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Padilla.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, O'Neill.
Yeah, come on.
Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Batting 7.
Standing in, Ray Salgado. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero.
Coming to the plate now, Robert Gerber. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
O'Neill on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Digging in, O'Neill, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First delivery to him on the way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Amuri Cortez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In time as he just gets the tag down. Digging in to try it again, Roberto Parra. He reached on a single in his first try.
Roberto Parra.
High in the air out to center field. O'Neill sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Parra takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside.
Now at the plate, Robert Gerber. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Robert Gerber.
The 2-1. Lifted the other way to left center. O'Neill giving chase.
He's coming.
He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. In now, O'Neill, runner in scoring position with 2
Number
gone.
34.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer. Ready once again, Amuri Cortez.
Now batting, second baseman, Amuri.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. So striding in, O'Neill. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. On a rope to the second baseman. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
First for the victorious Braves. 4 runs.
The Stars of tomorrow. Now at the plate, Gilberto Villanueva. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Villanueva.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Locke is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Second inning coming up here at the plate. O'Neill. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Number 34.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Gorman makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off to first. On to first, a double play. 1 hit's all they get. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Blanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, O'Neill. He reached on a single in his first try.
Number 34.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding in, O'Neill. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third base line. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. He squares, and it's in the air. And he makes the catch, 2 away now. Into the box, Roberto Jara. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
In there, a base hit, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Digging in now, O'Neill. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Number 34.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Castellano, and he hauls it in for the first out. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Mobile Bay Bears crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Eddie Salgado earns his